Doctor Who. Oh, I'm going to make you start laughing. Another Doctor
You're going to start laughing?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you could work with another Doctor Who character, who would that be?
That I haven't worked with?
If you haven't worked with.
Oh my God, you're talking!
It certainly is. Ladies, I'm a gay man. Of course I have pockets. You never know when you're going to need something. Yeah, no, I designed this with the girls who make my dresses and stuff like that. And by the way, we're doing more. I've got more cosplay stuff on order for this next season. So just keep watching because there's some really fantastic stuff going to happen. Who would I want to do stuff with? I think I'd like to work with Jodie. I really would. I think that Captain Jack it'd be a very interesting dynamic because first he would sense that he knows who she is, but he'd also be like, really? Okay. Hi, Captain Jack Harkness. Pretending he did not know, and she'd be like, Jack, I know it's you. You know, so I think it would be great. I think it would be great. So I'd love to work with Jodie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, we have 10 minutes, apparently. I know, it's so sad. I know. What? Go all day? How old are you? 19. When I was your age, I could. Oh, what are you on for? I've shown you my ass. I've talked about everything. Yes.
Torchwood had a very diverse cast of characters, and Doctor Who has explored that, but there always seems to be some sort of ridiculous backlash from the trolls when they try to do something different with Doctor Who when it comes to the main character. So what are your thoughts, and what would be your advice to directors and producers on introducing more diversity amongst the cast?
Well, I might have to disagree with you on some things because I think that Doctor Who is probably, and has been, way long before anybody else, one of the most diverse shows around. Because introducing a character like Jack, who was anything, right, and didn't apologize for it, he is someone that was never seen on British television before. All of a sudden, young gay men and women, at that time, had a hero to look up to. They had someone who would not apologize for being gay or bisexual or whatever. So I would disagree with you on that there's more diversity in the Doctor Who-verse and Torchwood universe than any other show around. I think the people, when they complain about it, if you're talking specifically about Jodie being a female, the Doctor?
Being a female, or the idea of an African American, or
What we have to remember is that's but what we have to remember is, we have an African American on Doctor Who. She's an Afro-Caribbean young woman. We also have a female doctor. There is no rules in the Gallifreyan text that says the Doctor has to be a man. There are no rules. The Doctor was created when it was a misogynistic period. We are not there anymore. We are diverse. We are changing. People like yourselves are the ones who are helping to instigate that. By watching these shows, by making them popular. So the directors and producers are doing it. The trolls who do it, you know what? I'm not going to say it, but it rhymes with duck. Duck. No, I said duck. Yeah, quack. But if they are going to troll about it, you know what? They're always going to troll about it. You have to learn to not. The one thing I learned earlier on in my career is you're never going to make everybody happy. The only person you need to worry about making happy is yourself and the people around you, the people who do like you. And if we do that on television and who are watching the shows, if we keep everybody happy, there's going to be some changes. We're not going to be happy about it, but we're going to go along because I guarantee you, Doctor Who fans, no matter who the Doctor is, no matter who the companions are, we get on that TARDIS because we want to go on the journey, not because who's flying it. That's it. Thank you. Quick fire. We need to do some quick fire, okay? Go ahead, quick.
First,
Ashley Brewster, record this and go to the lobby. Second, will you be my dragon's baby daddy? And can I give you full custody since I'm about to leave? I reserved this dragon just for you.
Okay, I'll fertilize it later. Thank you, Daenerys. I love this. Thank you very much. That is beautiful. Actually, it is really freaking beautiful. I'm going to keep that. I will not drop it. Thank you for your egg. Sure. Come up the stairs. Quick, you come to me. I'm going to hatch a dragon. Stay. Let me just sit on it. Yes, sweetheart. Hi. You're fine, you're beautiful.
Did you have fun filming with Rose and Rose's mom?
I did. Rose's mom, Jackie, and I are silly together, really silly. And Rose, we have a fabulous time because she's one of my favorites on the show. Captain Jack had a real affection for Rose, and he loved her very much, just like he loved the Doctor. So when he gave them both kisses before he sacrificed himself to let them go, you know, from Station 9, Station 9, wasn't it? Yeah. He showed that he really loved her. So he loves Rose. Is your dad wearing a kilt?
Thank you.
You're welcome! Are you got a kilt on, mister?
Yes, sir.
Get up here. You're gonna have your child record this? What? Hi, Matt, nice to meet you. I love Pensacola. And everybody! Every time I do kilt checks like that, right? So you're not the first. But thank you. Amazing. Appreciate it. And everybody! I really don't have much time left. I don't. Did she record that? Matt, did she? Everyone's high-fiving her. Quick fire, go.
So first, I really loved your rendition of Sunset Boulevard.
Thank you.
And second, how was it different filming Torchwood Season 1 versus Season 2?
The difference was I think we, rather than like a child, we were crawling Season 1, and Season 2 we were walking, and then we started to run. We got better and better as we moved to different networks in the BBC, and also as the scripts got richer and better and the characters more diverse. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I was wondering if you'd wear my cat ears because I think you'd be really cute. And also, what day is your birthday?
My
And what do you have any plans?
My birthday is March 11th. I don't have any plans yet, and I'll wear your pussy ears. Wait, there you go. I can't let you do that, sweetie. There you go. I know. All right. Yes.
My husband also wears a size 13. I've been trying to get him to walk in heels for years. Can we get together later?
Where's your husband? Wave. Yeah. Okay. Tell you what, though. Bring that whole row with you. Look at all that. I'll show you all how to walk in heels. All right? Look at he's like that. He's like, get over here now! What?
What was it like growing up in your house? You obviously are very self-confident.
What was it like, Carol? What was it like growing up in our house? My mother calls me. She'll say to my sister, the tornado's coming over. Because I spin. Yes, quick fire, go.
Have you ever laughed in one of the scenes and why?
Have I ever I've laughed in loads of scenes for the stupidest of reasons. Even to the point where someone's got a booger flicking down their nose and I start laughing. I laugh all the time. I'm the worst corpser, but I can make anybody else corpse. No problem. How old are you?
I'm 11.
11, great, that's all I'll say. Thank you very much. Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay. We're good. Okay.
Good.
How do you deal with really bad experiences and how you get past them?
You have to get past them. You have to not dwell on them. You move forward. It might be difficult. You don't think about it. You deal with the issue at hand of what you dealt with, no matter what the trauma or drama was. But if you keep going back and thinking about it, you need to talk to someone about it, okay? However, if you move forward, you live your life in the present, never in the past.
You look amazing, by the way, and I
Thank
hope you
you.
have a great day and weekend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes!
In 2012, you hosted the Star Trek Conventions podcast panel.
I did.
How long did you keep Scott Bakula's signature on your butt?
Scott Bakula signed my butt cheek. Yeah. And I kept it on there. I didn't want, that's gonna sound really nasty. It was on there for about 3 days until my husband said, "You need to take a shower." Yes.
Okay, so I have a request and a question.
Wait.
So, have you heard the entire Hamilton soundtrack? And will you sing some of Say No to This for me?
No, but I'll sing da 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 da. Because they wanted me to, they asked me about playing it in London, but I couldn't do it. It never really happened. So anyway, yeah, I know. But I love this Hamilton soundtrack. Schuyler Sisters work, yes.
Who is someone you've always wanted to work with, but you haven't yet? Oh, no.
Someone that I've always wanted to work, David Beckham. I want to play ball with him. Thank you, sweetie. Yes.
First of all, I love all of your sparkles.
Thank you.
Is it true what they say about foot size?
Yes, you have big socks.
I just want to say I love and adore you. Thank you for coming to Pensacola.
You're welcome. Okay, what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear a nice song, or do you want? Are we done?
It's raining men.
Shut up. Rains men in my house all the time. Yes.
It was my birthday, and I took a picture of you, but was so fangirly that I didn't ask for a hug.
Give me a hug. Oh, Lord. There you go. Don't trip. Okay, would you like to hear a kind of medium tempo song or a nice slow song? What? Oh, hey, before we go. This, would you like to do the, for those of you who are doing the cosplay photograph later this afternoon, would you like me in the TARDIS dress, or would you like me as Wonder Man? Wonder Man it is. Okay. What? 4:30 today, Wonder Man, heels, everything. We will be fabulous. So, I have had a lot of questions. I'm going to do 1,000 years. I've had a lot of questions from people at the table when I've been here today asking me things about coming out and doing all that kind of stuff and everything, and being very apologetic when they talk to me about it. And the one thing that I've tried to say to people is, don't apologize anymore. We can't apologize. If someone is making fun of you or being rude to you or being ignorant to you because of who you are, you have a right to be rude and ignorant back to them. Forget all this being nice stuff. I mean, seriously, without hurting them, but if someone calls you a bad name, you can call them ugly. Right? You have a right to say that. We shouldn't apologize for who we are anymore. We need to stand up. Scott and I, when we got married, we went to the Riverside County Registrar's Office in Palm Springs, and when we got there, there were a lot of people there waiting for us, waiting to be married also on the day that the law passed in California. And it was an amazing day because all of those people were in their 60s, late 60s, 70s, and 80s. And we arrived, which was really great because we could really get to the front of the line because they could all get We got married first. So we got married, we did it, we showed the registration online, we were very proud of doing it. My sister called us the day that it happened, you know, the law passed, woke us up, said it's passed, go do it. We did it, we were about to leave, and this older man in his 80s came up to me and he said, we all know who you are, and we just want to say that a lot of us are older and we don't have any families anymore alive, and we don't have anyone to witness our marriages, and would you do it for us? And I just went, Scott, it's going to be a long day. So we stood and we witnessed a lot of the marriages and we videoed them, and there was a lot of crying, there was a lot of love, a lot of hugs from men and women and all different types of people. And at the end of the day, the same gentleman came up to me and he was crying and he said, I just wanted to say thank you. And I said, well, why? He said, because you did something that not a lot of people would do. And also, he said, I never thought that in my 80s that I would ever get to see the day where I could celebrate the love for my husband now, Chris, publicly. He said, I thought I'd be dead before this happened. And so I went away, and I realized how lucky I was to be born in a different generation, and also to help to make change. And I went and recorded this song because nobody, no matter how long you are alive, how long you live, no one, I don't care what your belief is, you have no right to tell anybody who they can love. So this is a song for that. Turn it up a little. I need the words. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall, watching you stand alone? All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. Died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still. And all she is, I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One